Good morning and welcome to week 6 of Business Analysis Techniques. This is our summer 2014 quarter. I'm your online instructor, Diana Block, and this is our hump week. This is the middle week of the quarter, and so this week you will have some comprehensive problems as well as our first test in the class. And it's going to cover the test and the problems are going to cover all of the units that we've studied so far, which is units or chapters 1 through 4 and chapter 7 in your textbook. And so I'm going to use this time this week to help you get started on the requirements for this week. So what I've got here is the test. It's a 40 question multiple choice test, and it is going to be a total of 50 points possible. So you'll want to study all the chapters that we've read so far for that. Then we've also got a set of comprehensive problems that you'll need to work on. Let's see where they are. Here they are. Let's grab those. And the first thing we've got here is problem A, and you're supposed to calculate probabilities and expected values. Now, we studied this in chapter 2, and so if you need to review it, you will go to your textbook about pages 34, 35, 36 in the chapter 2 probability concepts and applications, and this is where you'll see a review of the information that we studied and a problem similar to the one that we're going to do in the comprehensive problem here for problem A. So this is in chapter 2 of your textbook that we've done a problem like this before. So then when we move on to problem B, we're going to use some Excel functions. We're going to use binomial distribution, normal distribution, and exponential distribution. So you'll recall that we did study these in chapter 2 also. So if you were to continue about to page 40, you'll see the information where we discuss binomial distribution. And so this first problem, problem B, the first part, you're going to use a binomial distribution function. And then the next two is where you're going to use the normal distribution. And the normal distribution is also explained in chapter 2, and you also have instructions there of how to use that function in Excel. So all of this is just a review of things that we have already done. And then part C, or I'm sorry, the last part of problem B, it's a queuing problem, so of course that means you're going to use the exponential distribution, which we talked about later in chapter 2. So you'll use the exponential distribution, and you've got instructions on how to do that if you don't remember. And so all of this is a review, and there's example problems in the textbook that are similar to the problems that we're going to work for the comprehensive review. So then let's look at problem C. Problem C, we're going to calculate expected monetary value, criteria of realism, expected value with perfect information. So what you're going to remember is that we discussed this in chapter 3, and we did homework problems similar to this before. So as far as page numbers in your online textbook, starting around pages 71, maybe 72. Yeah, this is where you're going to start seeing information about expected monetary value. And it goes on for quite a few pages and explains how to calculate that. AVWPI, there's a whole section here that's going to explain all of that. Or expected value of perfect information, there's that. So all of this, like I said, is definitely a review of the things that we've done before. And you can review your problems that you've submitted previously along with the feedback that I've given you on those, the solution file or the solutions to any problems that you have missed. And then also the example problems that are in the textbook will help you get through these comprehensive problems because they are just a review of things that we have done previously. Oh, here we go. So here is problem D. Problem D is a regression analysis problem. So you'll remember that we did the regression analysis, and we have to enter our data into the regression analysis tool in Excel, and then read that data to get information about our problem model. So let's see, I'm thinking to review this, go to about pages 124. Yeah, this is where we start talking about the regression analysis. And there's the instructions here for how to use regression analysis in Excel, how to read the data that Excel is going to give you so that you can answer all of these problem requirements. Yeah, all of this information, the textbook walks you through how to find that information in the regression data. So this is a review again. And then these last two problems, E and F, are both problems using the solver tool. So the solver tool is what we worked on last week, and that information is in chapter 7. So you're going to skip up to about pages 254 and beyond. Yeah. And this is going to talk to you about how to use Excel for solver. So you can refresh on that. It was just from last week. And this will allow you, like I said, to complete problems E and F. And again, don't forget to use the problems that you've submitted in previous weeks, any feedback that I've given you. And so as you can see, all 6 of these problems are a review of information that we've previously studied, which means there's no new reading material this week. All of the reading material is the previous chapters 1 through 4 and 7 that we've already studied. You are going to have discussion this week. You're going to talk about what you see as the value of some of the information that we've studied and how it could be applied in a business. And then you're going to have your Unit 6 test that we talked about, which is also a review. Your textbook website is here to help you review. And you're all set. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to talk with you by email or during my office hours. And I wish you a great week. Thanks.